Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do just a chatty get ready with me. I'm really into sort of bronzes, coppers and bold lips at the minute, and I really wanted to do something using some single eyeshadows that I've got, mainly the ColourPop ones. I feel like I haven't used them as often as I'd wanted, and yeah, I'm going to use Sequin and Girly. They're my two favourites, so I'll just show you those two. So this is Girly, which is this lovely, really gorgeous pearly white. And it is, I think it's, yeah, pearlised. So it's one of their pearlised finishes, which it definitely is. So I guess pearlised is like satin. You can see it there. And then Sequin is a metallic, and it sure is. It's got a really different texture as well. A bit drier than the other one, but certainly with the same amount of impact. And that's what Sequin looks like. It's gorgeous copper. I love them, and I obviously during the whole of Palette-tober I didn't use any single eyeshadows, and I bought these and I got them, and I'm desperate to sort of get into them, so I'm using that. And I'm using a lip product that I haven't used for a while, but I still love, and it's the Maybelline Colour Drama. This is in Fab Orange, because I thought it's sort of the redder side of orange. I thought it would go really, really well. And I'm also using the Sunny Peach Cream Blusher from H&M, which I'm just in love with at the minute, if you've seen my top 5 blushes. Anyway, if I'm lisping a little bit, I lost a filling the other day, and I haven't been to the dentist yet. I have a real fear, so you might notice that. And also I've done nothing with my hair today, so my apologies in advance. So I'm just going to start just getting on with it really. So I have prepped my face. I put a primer on my eyelids as well, and I'm going to start by putting on my concealer, the yellowish concealer, because I want to finish it. And I'm just going to put that here as a V. I'm not going right under the eyes because it doesn't work for me if I do it there. So I'll tell you what, I'll get closer. I'm going to sit on the edge of the bed as usual. So I'm just going to put it up to the eyes. You'll notice that I've still got some remnants of my makeup from the other day. I just can't get it off. I have looked into, or will be looking into, using different products, and I'm going to be doing some reviews and trials on that. I'm using the H&M Alabaster All Day Liquid Foundation Flawless Finish. I saw Tati talking about this and she doesn't like it, and I think that's because she suffers with dry skin, but so do I. But I found that using one pump, I'll just show you the consistency. It does sort of that. It's thick, but it's not too thick, and using my beauty blender really works for me, and it works really nicely. It is a matte finish. I think that's what they mean by flawless finish, and I can't usually wear matte finishes, but with this one it works for me for some reason. I really like it as well. It is on the light side because I do like to wear my foundation just marginally lighter than my face, because I can warm it up with the bronzer or the contour, or whatever I decide to do. Am I going to contour today? I might just bronze today, and I'll show you what I do when I bronze using my contour palette. And then I'm going to use, and hopefully finish, this. You can see the teeny tiny bit left. I'll be doing an update soon as well, so you'll see that. Ugh, it's so gross. I'm just going to use this on underneath the eye. I'm literally just putting it right up to the eye, and then in a V. The same as you would with any concealer really. So I'm going to be doing an update soon, but I don't know whether I can on our status as parents. I think I'm allowed to. I don't think it's going to hinder anything, but I'll find out first before I make that update, because I don't want to jeopardise anything. Before I do anything powdery, I'm going to put on this lovely peachy cream to powder blush from H&M, and I'm just going to dab it along here and then blend it with my fingers. You can use a a brush to blend it out. As usual, Rupert just had a moment there. So yeah, I love this. It gives such a natural colour to the cheeks. I mean, you could just leave it like that and it would just look so lovely. I really think this is beautiful. I think the postman was coming and that's why he's gone a bit mad. Just put a little bit more on the apples. So before I add my sort of setting powder, I always put this on. Because otherwise, it's not that it moves it, I just feel like it sort of helps it to stay when I set it properly. So I'm using my Java rice powder. Oh, there's quite a lot in there that's sort of come out with my large powder brush. If you've seen my giveaway, you'll know that this and these brushes, different colour though, I've got a black and silver set for you all. Was it black and gold? I think black and silver. Black and gold, I can't remember, are in the giveaway, my 1 year YouTube anniversary giveaway. So you'll be getting a couple of these products. So as you can see, it doesn't move the blusher and it doesn't mute it too much, but it certainly helps to set it, and I love that. So I'm going to just bronze the face and use a highlighter rather than contour properly. And to do that, I use a really big fluffy brush and I take all three of these bronzers at the same time with that brush. It means I get more use out of this because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use it. And I'm just going to sweep that across my forehead in the 3 motion, but really bronze up the face. I feel like because this is a coppery look and, you know, I'm using warmer colours, this is a lovely way to sort of warm up the face. I do like this, the 3 together, they work really well. There you go. I think they work really nicely as a trio. If you're worried about using those, if you lightly tap it off and use it, I mean, I'm pale, so for me, it's great and it works. And then I'm going to take the highlighter and I can see pan actually. This highlighter, it's beautiful. It's safe to say that this is one of my favourite highlighters, and I think it's because it is really natural and peachy. It's not too over the top, but it gives me that glow there that isn't too much. It definitely gives a glow, a really subtle glow, and it's my favourite one. I reach for this a lot. I expect that some of their other products would look similar to this one because it is a Makeup Revolution one. There we go. So I'm just doing that highlighting the cheeks. Oh, so funny, it looks really bright in the camera. Oh no, it looks really bright in here as well. It's funny that, because I feel like that is a very subtle highlight. I mean, on the finger it looks quite subtle. So yeah, but once you sort of brush it onto the face, it gives you a lovely glow. I love that. Okay, so next up, I ought to put the lid on that before I get any powder anywhere. It's so finely milled that you just have to sneeze and it will go everywhere. So I'm going to use my what's this called? Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze, first of all, to lay down as a base. Now, although they're sort of like cream to powder products, I still like to lay down a base. I've already put a primer on, but I feel like this just helps to keep it just that little bit longer. And I'm just going to use my finger to blend that out. And then with this side. Now there's going to be some multitasking with I've decided not to use a palette alongside this because I feel like this will work as well. So I'll show you what I mean in a bit. My finger. Oh, I've got a bit of hair just falling down. At the moment, my favourite eye look has been just using this. If I'm going to work or going to a meeting, I literally just put this on. I've got a bit of hair. Wants to destroy me. I just put this on and on bronze on my eyelid and just blend it, and that's it. Which I just love. I think it looks so lovely all over the lid. A one and done, as they say, a one and done shadow, which it certainly is. It's really funny because I didn't love it when I first got it, but the more and more I've used it, the more and more I've loved it. And I love that about makeup, is you can dislike a product when you first get it, and then once you sort of figure out what to do with it, you can really adapt it to how you want to. It means then I'm not wasting money. Like, I would hate to think that I'd buy anything I'm not that keen on. And although I did know what I was getting, it's just that I just didn't know how to use it properly. I do now though. Anyway, I'm going to take a blending brush. Where is it? I want to use the... I did this last time. I put the brushes far away from me and it didn't work. Actually, not a blending brush. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to use the sort of creamy colour. It's a matte highlight in this palette. And I'm going to take that just up to the... Just put that down as a sort of skin coloured base. I don't want it to be too... I don't want it to be a highlighter. I just want to like mattify the top bits here like that. So I've done that. And then let's take the gorgeous sequin. The best way to apply these is with your finger. With your finger. That's what they suggest in sort of when you buy them. They say to apply with the fingers is the best way. So I'm just going to use that and pat it on over the top of on and on bronze. Look at that. It's so beautiful, this colour. It has got glitter in it, but I don't mind. I don't mind that. It's so stunning. Oh, lovely. And the same with this one. You can really see it standing out there, can't you? Like, it really does stand out on top of that on and on bronze. I think it's a great base to use for this colour. Can you see? Okay, whew, goodness me. That is some brightness going on there. With these, you really have to make sure the lids are on tight, otherwise air gets it. Air gets in and it ruins it, basically. I'm now going to take another brush from my pot, and where is it? I'll use this one. And I'm going to take the contour shade in here and just use that to blend this out. It's the perfect colour really for that. Oh, this is a bit of a scratchy one, the E103. I remember when I reviewed this, a tiny bit scratchy, but you know, never mind. I'm just going to put that again in the crease here. So it looks a bit like this. And then I'm going to take Girly, which is this beautiful pearlized colour, and I'm just going to tap that in the middle of the eye. It makes such a gorgeous highlighter for the middle of the eye. Straight in the middle, like so. And the same with this one. I like doing this on the on and on bronze anyway, just as it's just a way to sort of halo the eyes a bit. I just think it looks so pretty. And finally, I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate. Is it Exaggerate or is it? Let me have a look. Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in Sable. Oh dear, I'm falling off this bed. It's one of the twisty up ones. And I'm going to use that to line the eyes just softly, because I am going to be putting on a pair of lashes. Well, only in the corner. And I'm going to do underneath as well. I'm not doing the inner eyeline. I'm doing outside this time. I have to say, this isn't my favourite, but it is a nice brown. My favourite is Damsel. Damsel, I think it's called, from Stila, the smudge stick. It's so soft and creamy. This, you have to work it a little bit to get the creaminess out, but it's fine. This smudge is better, which I really like. Oh, just pulled the stopper off. It's got a little smudgy on the end. I'm just going to use that to smudge that out. And the same here. And I'm going to use this to do some inner corner highlighting. And the accent brush, wherever that is. I'm so blind without my glasses. It's quite ridiculous, isn't it? I'll use this as an accent brush. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to take this highlight in the middle here, at the end here, and put that in the corner of my eye. It really works well as an inner corner highlight. Look at that. Amazing. This is an excellent silvery highlighter. Incredible. Just like that. And then I'm going to pause now and stick on my eyelashes because it just takes a little bit too long to do on camera. So I'll be back. Before I do that, actually, I need to put on some mascara, which I'd forgotten about. It's so funny. I always forget to do mascara when I'm putting lashes on. Just letting the glue dry a bit anyway. I don't like putting too much mascara on when I'm doing lashes. She says not being a lash fan, but at the moment I really am. These 3/4, half lashes, whatever they're called, are incredible. I've just been recommended some from Tanya Burr, so no, she hasn't recommended them. Someone's recommended the ones that she does. So I'm definitely going to look into those. Do the bottom lashes slightly. Okay. Like I say, I don't want to go overboard with the mascara. So bear with me. So the eyelashes are on. They're sort of drying a little bit, but I'm going to put on with these, I find they stay on no matter what. And I'm using this, glue that comes with it. But I find they're really staying on. They're not falling off anywhere. I think they're great. And then I always use a liquid eyeliner just to disguise the fact that there is a band. And it sort of brings the eyelashes in with the eye look. Like so. Can you see? Always use a liquid eyeliner when I'm wearing lashes. So although I did put that brown down to soften it up first, I just like to use this too. It seems a bit extreme to use both, but it really isn't. It sort of brings the look in together. So that is the eyes done. I hope that you like those because I'm loving it at the minute. And finally, the lipstick. And I mean, I rarely wear this. I love that you can sort of line the lips first. It's not often that I wear orange lipsticks because more often than not they make my teeth look yellow, which this is doing, but I'm sure you guys don't mind. They're looking a bit rough, but you never know. They might look a bit better once this goes out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do. So that is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it. If you wanted to recreate this and you don't have the ColourPop shadows, honestly, any of the sort of coppery toned and a highlight in the middle would work just as well. So these are just ones that I have, hanging around. But anything like that would work well. So if you can find a copper tone metallic eyeshadow, it would just be brilliant. But this works, I think. And I hope you like the look. Look forward to seeing you all in my next video, guys, and take care. Bye now.